Yeah, jet setters. Okay, that last video, that was all about Glenrowan, Avenel, where Ned Kelly's father was buried, and where, more to the point, where Ned jumped in and saved that little kid from drowning, and where he earned his green and gold sash. That's at Avenel, that's just north of Melbourne, along the Hume. This next video, we move on up through to Albury, Albury. I met up with my brother, and he shows us a few about Dan Morgan, the bush ranger, a very bloodthirsty one evidently. We'll travel around and go up to a place called Talangata. Bridge going over the Hume and the River Murray. Hey jet setters, well we're at Albury, and we pulled up here for about 3 days. Come to see my brother Roger and his wife Lynn, and we're just going on a bit of a tour, a guided tour around the Hume. And this is what we're looking at. There's my brother Roger.
Oh, hi.
And his wife Lynn. Doing a bit of doing a graffiti artist.
They met in 85, they were engaged in 87, they were married in 22.
And Greg and Debbie.
Greg and Debbie.
Yeah. Say hi, Lynn.
Hello, how are you?
Very, very well.
That's good.
Well, jet setters, and you boat seekers, that's the mighty Hume Dam. There's my phone, and the River Murray itself goes back up around that way. That's where the Murray goes, is that part through there. I'm not too sure the name of the lake itself, but all part of the mighty Hume. And this is the weir where it holds back the water. I've just been notified by a local, big copper pipe is down the bottom, down through there. Still not really see it, far left hand side. They've just turned that off, but it's been going for about a month or so. Not too sure why, don't know. Fantastic. Like I said, jet setters, just on the other side of that wall there's that big 2.5, maybe 3 metre pipe. It's just been turned off. We missed out by a day or so. Yeah, shooting water right down to the beginning of the Murray, or the end of the Murray, down at Gulwa, where it hits the sea. and up that direction is where the Murray goes, which is we're in New South Wales, and up through there is where the border goes. And those two natives there, we'll call this one the Squeeze and that one Young Charlie. Okay, let's do it. Lovely little spot to come down and have a barbecue, a picnic. Oh, okay, where's Mum? Where's Mum? Get her. Get her. Yeah, they lock them on the other side.
I suppose there's a big drum that pulls it across on the drum for the cables.
Yeah.
Not sure.
But the one on the Murray, they come in, they parrot clips both sides.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Hey, where's your man?
Just driving around on the side of these roads, getting a guided tour from the brother, and come up to the Weimar School, established in 1873. Closed today, but never mind. But these are little things you can find alongside the Hume. Just little roads where you can come past, have a bit of a look. Young Charlie's having a bit of a run around. Oh, drinking fountain. Go on, straight pink. Now I'm not as old as the school, but I do remember those. Yeah, remember you would have come over to the school and come up with your handbag, your bag, your coat, your satchel or whatever. You wouldn't hang up your bag and hook on your hook to go in class, and go out and hoist the flag. Let's just have a look at it around the back here. Monkey bars. God, strange they're even allowed in existing. Beautiful old building. Imagine the stories this tree could tell. We've just been brought to Morgan's Lookout. Roger said we're going to have a bit of a race up to the top. I said he's first, off he goes. So this is what we're looking at there from down the bottom. You going, Roger?
Yep.
I'll give you a head start. Right. Now this lookout as we get up the top, it's got some paraphernalia up there, but Morgan's Lookout. He used to be part of a bushranging days, back in Ned Kelly days, and he'd go and look out up here to see where the troopers were and then notify all his mates. I'll stop puffing and panting.
I'm making out I'm looking around, but I don't know.
Hardly a breeze in the leaves. Okay, up the top of Morgan's Lookout, looking down on creation. You imagine tying your horse up around here, camping, having a bit of a fire, smokeless fire. I reckon this is the very spot where you used to sit and hide, because you couldn't get up the rocks, so you had to sit here in behind these rocks, just as you see here. And the smokeless fire was actually done in this bit of a cave here, so history tells us. Most bloodthirstiest bushranger back in the 1800s, just outside of, where are we? Walla Walla. Bing bang. Brother Roger's taken us to a little place called Brocklesby, and he's a ex-Raffy, and he's also an ex-ag pilot, fire bomber, and he said you might be interested in these two planes. One landed on top of another one purely by accident, and anyway, I'll get him to tell you the story. Roger, you care to?
Oh, right. Well, back in 1942, Avro Ansons were flying out of Wagga on cross-country NAVAX training. Avro Anson is a twin-engine English aircraft. Anyway, the two of them out over Brocklesby area, and one descended on top of the other, collided, and some of the airmen bailed out successfully. The pilot of the lower aircraft crash-landed in a farmer's paddock and got away with it. This is one of the engines out of the Avro Anson, 7-cylinder radial engine, as you can see. Yeah. So
Yeah, I picked up on that. Yep.
you got picked up on that. Yep. So we'll go out to the landing site shortly and have a look. There's not much out there, but we'll have a look anyway.
Thanks, Roger.
Yep. Right, well, this is where those two Ansons collided and successfully force landed in this paddock out here. Yeah, no fatalities, which is a miracle, and this is the actual plaque notifying everyone of it. Enjoy.
Well, jet setters, we're at Albury, Wodonga, staying at the Albury caravan park, the gardens, and contemplating on having a swim. That's about as far as it'll get. It's not really the swimming weather, but it's inviting anyway. They just turned off the pumps, I think, a couple of minutes ago. But beautiful settings. Very, very quiet part of town. Beautiful barbecues. I can't get over how quiet it is. The Hume Highway's just down that way a little bit. Can't hear it. Most is down the ditch, so that's possibly what's going on. But yeah, after a big drive yesterday with my brother Roger, we I don't know how many kilometres what we did a few. It's good to have a bit of local knowledge, you know. Just he took us around places I wouldn't have gone, about that plane crash, and Dan, the other bloke, that bush ranger. Yeah, that was really good to get up on top of that and have a look around. If it's not already there, it's coming. Yeah, no, thanks Roger and Len, great meals. But you other jet setters, Albury Wodonga, when you go past Albury Gardens Caravan Park, not a bad place to stop. We stayed here. Is that good? We were only going to stay here 3 days. Is that good? We're staying here an extra night. Have a bit more of a look around. There's more here to offer than most people think. But anyway, yeah. Thanks, jet setters. Tune in for next week. Please like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Doesn't cost you anything. Just lets us know what sort of content you like. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Well, we've been here three days, or 4 days. How many days have we been here? Four days, yeah. At Albury Wodonga, at the Gardens Caravan Park. It's not too bad of a park. There's plenty in the hotter months, hotter days, and I reckon it gets bloody hot up here. Not a bad spot to come because there's plenty of trees. There's got a swimming pool there, a couple of barbecues, actually 3 barbecues, but all good. And we're all saddled up, ready to rock and roll. Ready to go. Fridge is locked, top and bottom. Fridge is locked, top and bottom. I'll check that. And the bottom latch.
Oh no.
I'll do that for you.
Okay.
So you've been over.
Yep.
Already on there. So the only thing we've got to do now is, jet setters, is the walk of shame, he calls it. Empty the the spot. And if you want to get in the chariot.
Okay.
And give Charlie a bit of a cuddle. And we'll say goodbye to Albury.